Hey friends, I'm here in Manhattan in New York City, and I wanted to just say I felt like I needed to make a comment. This is going out to all my friends on social media, YouTube, Facebook, and whatnot. Earlier this week, there was a horrendous terrorist attack that took place in the Islamic Republic of Iran. 17 people were killed. The ISIS terrorists took responsibility for this horrendous attack. And I didn't want to talk so much about that as I wanted to talk about the statement that came from the White House about it. It was only two sentences in response to it. One sentence expressing condolences for the victims, the second sentence condemning the Islamic Republic of Iran, accusing them of being a sponsor of terrorism. That was just deeply unprofessional. When there's a terrorist attack, you don't blame the victims. You don't talk against the country that they were living in. You just express condolences. After the British suffered that horrendous attack in Manchester, the U.S. media didn't go on and on about the crimes of the British Empire. We didn't refight the American Revolution. We just expressed sympathy for the victims. For Donald Trump and the White House to put that statement out was just deeply unpresidential. I've been to the Islamic Republic of Iran, and I'll tell you, you can say what you want, but there's a lot of good people in Iran. A lot of people that just want the exact same thing that we want here. They want to live their lives. And Donald Trump was just in Saudi Arabia, and he was dancing with the Saudi king. And the 28 pages show that Saudi Arabia has some pretty shady connections with Al-Qaeda, Bin Laden. The Bin Laden family is very wealthy there. And yet, every day on the battlefields of Syria, you have Iranians who are fighting against ISIS. Iran is fighting against ISIS. And now ISIS has attacked Iran, killed 17 innocent civilians. But yet the response of the White House to their the terror attack that kills innocent people by the ISIS terrorists is to blame the victims. I just don't approve of that. I'll tell you one thing. We align with the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia here in the United States when the Saudis have all these ties, these shady ties to terrorism. And I'll tell you, I've been to the Islamic Republic of Iran, and you know what? I did something that no one can do in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I went to church on Sunday morning in Iran. I attended an Armenian Christian church service Sunday morning in Iran. There are millions of Christians in Iran, or at least thousands of Christians in Iran that are living and practicing their faith openly. I tell you, I spoke to many Iranians on the street. They don't want a war with the United States. They don't hate you and me. They don't like the government of the United States. They're very critical of it. And I must say, you know what? A lot of Americans are very critical of it. I'm here in Zuccotti Park, actually. This is around me. This is Zuccotti Park. This was the site of the Occupy Wall Street protest. That's where I'm sitting and making this video. And I must say that, a lot of Iranians are very friendly toward Americans. They don't hate Americans. They hate the policies of the American government. A lot of young Americans hate the policies of the American government, too. And for Trump to put out that statement in response to the attack when 17 innocent civilians were killed in Iran by the Daesh terrorists, that's really, really horrendous. When innocent people are killed, you just express condolences. It's not the time to make political condemnation.